the winner of the Champions League versus the winner of the Europa League. Real Madrid versus Bayern Leverkusen. Today is a day we're playing in the European Super Cup final. But the board seem to think that this competition is not important. Sorry, have you not heard that I'm trying to win 6 trophies in 3 seasons? Have you not heard that you have to win the Champions League to get into this competition? I may as well only have one shot at this, otherwise we're going to have to really commit to winning the Champions League again, only to play in a final once again at the start of next season, which will be the final season that we have the opportunity to win the competition against a side who have finished first in a completely different competition to us. So to summarise, no, I don't believe it's not an important game. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 16th episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are facing Bayer Leverkusen in the European Super League final. And this, in my opinion, is probably the most important game of the entire series. I know that sounds insanely drastic, but as I said in the intro before, if we don't win this game against a side who finished 5th place in the Bundesliga last season, we're going to have to win the Champions League one more time. And then win this game, second time of asking, against probably a better side who have won the Europa League. So I want to save all that admin and just beat Bayer Leverkusen today. This episode is going to be solely focusing on this game. So hopefully this game has at least a couple of highlights, because otherwise we're going to have a very short video. So make sure that you do smash that like button on today's video. Can we please get 8 likes to celebrate us being in the final of the European Super Cup? And then while you're down there, you may as well subscribe. Can we please get a couple more subscribers to the channel? I realised as I was saying that you can't actually set a goal for subscribers, but hey, if 2 of you press the subscribe button, I would be very appreciative based off this episode. It is time to see the squad that we're using. If you have not seen the last episode, make sure you do click on that before you continue watching, because that was the transfer special and there will be some spoilers. But going into the transfer window, we have made some good deals. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word window, but we couldn't. So this is the tactical side that we are going with to try and beat Bayer Leverkusen. We have Benzema, Hazard, Odegaard, Dybala, Casemiro, Bentancur coming in for his debut, as well as Carvajal, Militao, Varane, Mendy and Courtois. I do realise that I haven't rotated the squad perhaps as much, no, not even perhaps, definitely not as much as I should have during pre-season. So, yeah, match sharpness, definitely not a strong point right now. However, we do have 4 days to get that sharpness up before we start the league, so I think there's nothing that can go wrong. We're continuing exactly from where we left off in yesterday's episode, so there's no transfers, there's no updates, there's no games that's happened. We've had a fairly solid pre-season. Can we make sure that we put all of that good hard work into practice in today's final against Bayer Leverkusen in the European Super Cup final? We have a strong 11, even better bench. Well, actually, that's not true. If it was a better bench, I would have them in this. You get what I'm trying to say here. But we do have great options on the bench. Valverde, Rodrigo, Depay, Nunez coming in for his debut, Jovic, you name it, we've got them. Don't name Ronaldo, we don't have him. So we're jumping into this game. I'm nervous, I'm not going to lie. We're starting with a positive mentality. We're the favourites to win by miles, obviously. We won the Champions League, they only won the Europa League. We're going to be in the same competition next year though. Sorry, this year. But we want a trophy, we're going to win it. Let's go out and do it. Let's take a look at the sides that we are facing today. There's only one side, don't know why I put an S on the end of that, but we're rolling with it anyway. Bayer Leverkusen are lining up with some solid players, but no one insanely scary. You know, Bailey out on that left-hand side, Tar in centre-back, as well as, I think it was Schmick up top. I feel like he's not bad either. So they definitely have some difficult players to play against, but no one that's going to, scare me all that much. I mean, we do have Odegaard, Dybala, Hazard, those 3 are literally in the order that they appear on the thumbnail. By the way, you like the new thumbnail? I like the new thumbnail. Leave me a comment down below what you think of it. And early on, we have our first chance, and it's How is that not gone in? It's hit the post. Then Benzema has gotten a rebound, and it's been rolling towards the goal, and the goalkeeper somehow kept it out. Can we please see a replay of that? No. Okay. I still don't know how to go back in time in Football Manager this year. It's been a confusing one for me, to be honest. Odegaard on the ball, clears it long to absolutely no one, but we'll roll with it. We'll roll with that. And it comes back to Tar, playing it up to Palacios, and they are knocking the ball around with a fair bit of confidence, not too phased by the bigger side that they are facing today. And I think with that in mind, we're going to move to a balanced mentality. We've got to show some respect to these boys. They're clearly putting their heart on the line here today and definitely going for the win with 3 shots to our 5. It's an even affair. It could really go either way, and I think that it's going to be the team with their shooting boots on tonight that is going to come away with the win. That's typically how it works in football, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if we have 20 chances and miss all of them, obviously, well, of course we're not going to win. Yeah, I feel like you know what I'm trying to say. Odegaard swinging in across. Can't find any of our players, but it does come straight back to Varane and into Bentancur. He's already on a yellow card. Not great for your competitive debut, mate, but I'll roll with it because Casemiro's gotten it. By the way, Casemiro is now the captain of Real Madrid after obviously losing Sergio Ramos. Still quite upset about that one, but it's okay. We move on. And they've almost won a penalty there. I think we've just won it there. No, we haven't. It's still going on. How is neither of those penalties? No, I didn't need a penalty. Ferland Mendy. He's only gone and scored. Odegaard with the assist. He won the Player of the Year for the Spanish La Liga last season, and he is showing exactly why. I swear one of those trips was a penalty, but you can't be complaining in situations like this, Rex. So, we're 1-0 up against the side that are clearly wanting to win this game. I'd be surprised if they weren't. And we could get 4 out of the 6 ticked off the list. Then it's just the Club World Cup and the Spanish Super Cup. The Spanish Super Cup. Let's focus on this game right now. Let's not have flashbacks to that. Gosh, it's like PTSD, honestly. We're doing well so far. I'm going to encourage them, tell them I'm happy with the performance. Don't get too harsh on them. And straight away in the second half, we're seeing an opportunity for us. Dybala on the ball, knocking it back to Odegaard. That is lovely. And that is beautiful between our right winger and our central attacking midfielder. That is majestic. Look at this. Carvajal into Dybala. Comes around, plays it in, knows he's not getting past that. Odegaard skips past one player and tucks it bottom corner, near post. Oh, that is luxurious. That is like caviar on salmon, on truffles. I don't know. What's fancy food? I feel like that flavour combination wouldn't be very good. Salmon's not even that fancy. Like, salmon's very nice, don't get me wrong, but it is sad that salmon was one of the things I thought of. We're coming in with another opportunity. It's almost gone over the line again. But their goalkeeper is doing a good job to keep things out at the moment. I mean, neither of those shots were highly menacing, but apparently goal technology was necessary. We'll roll with it. As they're coming at us now, we can't let them score because they definitely could come back into it. And I'm going to try and make a substitution to make sure that exactly that doesn't happen. Bentancur is coming off on his debut for maybe a wee bit more experience in the form of Fernandinho, a bit more of a defensive-minded player as well, hoping that he can help us close out this game. And of course, there's no points going on here. Get the trophy, is what I'm trying to say, and it's gone just over the bar. We're making another substitution. Militao's coming off. Someone commented it. Shout out. Ignore that, I said commented it as well. Shout out to the guy that told me that in the Spanish league you can have 5 substitutions, because I didn't know that, and I didn't use that a single time in the league last year, so it's handy to know, good information. I wonder if that's going to be the case in this competition, but we've already used 2. It's a bit late to be really questioning it. We've used 2 out of 3 if there is only 3, but if there's 5, we're A-okay. How have I never noticed another team doing 5 substitutions? I swear it's only 3. I'm counter-arguing this. We're going to test it in the first game of the season, but Hazard is still on goal there as I'm ignoring this. I said this is the most important game of my entire career, and I'm acting like we've already won it on the 70th minute. Like, I'm taking this far too casually. It's such a podcasty episode going on for me right now. I'm just having a yarn, spinning a yarn. Odegaard's looking tired. We better bring him off just for that. I don't know. What I was going to say defensive solidity. Not a defender, is he? That's all right. We'll bring on Nunes. No, he can't really play out there. We'll bring on Rodrigo. Yes. Get in, move Dybala into that central attacking midfielder role. Play him as a winger on attack. Anyone else? Hazard's tired. Can we make another substitution? We can't. That is unfortunate. However, it is only 8 minutes to go, so I think he'll survive. I thought we were about to concede, and I was going to reconsider my substitution, but Rodrigo's coming on. Dybala's moved into Cam, and they have a chance with 4 minutes to go without additional time. You got to remember that additional time. It always creeps up on you. You know, they always score in that couple of minutes, and I think they're about to score there, but luckily it was a great save by Courtois to keep us in the game. We're definitely in the game, actually. It's 2-0. We're winning the game. There is no way. They're the ones that need to get back into the game. Let's have a wee bit more confidence about ourselves, Raxo. Come on. Let's not downplay what we've done. We're a tactical genius. Let's give ourselves some credit where credit is due. And there is too many opportunities coming in too short of a space of time. And they are running towards the ball, and I'm not a fan of it. But if we can break away, I'm not going to complain. Hazard on the ball, playing it over to Rodrigo on his, I don't know, maybe debut, definitely debut for me, and almost gets an assist as Hazard goes for a very, very debatable choice at chipping there. But, yeah, no, I was about to say it almost worked. It didn't almost work. The goalkeeper was pretty comfortable with saving that, but at least he didn't catch it. You got to look at the positives in life, realistically. Casemiro into Fernandinho. Is he going to rip one from distance? He plays it into Hazard, which, to be fair, was a much more intelligent option. And we have another corner. I don't want to see this. I know we're not getting a chance from this. I'm just lucky that this game has had a lot of highlights, actually, because I think I've just dragged the episode out to more than 10 minutes. This has gone well. I'm not monetized, so don't actually need the video to be more than 10 minutes. Why am I talking about this? We're in a final. Let's focus on the final. Casemiro tries to get it through to Dybala, but he does eventually get onto it. Is he going to the corner? I thought he was going to the corner. I wouldn't complain if he was going to the corner. Somehow, that was a chance. I hope that the chance is over because they seem to be running at us with pace. Bailey was one of the players I was nervous of, and that is a great run, but not the best shot. Well, it's not even a bad shot, to be fair. It's a tight angle. But with all the additional time going by, we have confirmed the victory. We don't have to win the Champions League again this year. Thank goodness. That was stressful. Last year, we barely won it against Liverpool in the final. But we have comfortably beaten Bayer Leverkusen in the final here. And we are going to lift the trophy, passing it to our new captain, Casemiro, who should be leading us to at least 2 more trophies before the end of the save. And we have won the European Super Cup, boys and girls. I don't know why, but this feels so good. I feel like I'm just as happy about winning this one as I am about winning the Champions League, because this means that we just don't have to care about the Champions League. Like, let's be real here. The board are going to be fuming if I get knocked out early in the Champions League. Me, in my opinion, that's just more time to focus on the Club World Cup and the Super Cup. We all know we need to get a win in the Spanish Super Cup. I'm nervous for it. It's coming up sometime later in the year, around January, and that is going to be the important time. But for now, we're refocusing back on the league. I mean, the league isn't even that important right now, but I'll tell you what I'll do is we'll play our first game of the league season on camera, then play the second league game of the season, then go on to another episode and wrap up the January transfer window. It's not the January transfer window, is it? Oh, it's awkward. Summer transfer window. Is it summer in Spain? I mean, if it's summer in England, Spain's not that far away. It's got to be, surely. It must be. And then we'll wrap up the transfer window. When does this transfer window open? Transfer window close. Okay, don't want to tell me. Playing hard to get. Let's take a look through this system. Gotcha. 2 weeks, 6 days. Sounds like a plan, Stan. There's some good articles going on here. Brilliant stuff. Real Madrid received 4.11 million. I mean, that's beautiful stuff. And I'm now considered the cream of New Zealand managers. That is a title I never thought I'd get, but it's what I've gotten. So we'll definitely take it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. That is 4 out of 6 to go. There's 4 out of 6 to go, you reckon? 4 out of 6 trophies won. And now the only ones left are the Club World Championship and the Spanish Super Cup, as I've already said. Those are our focuses. We have 2 seasons to get 2 trophies now. Come on, like, It is stressful though, because the Club World Championship we can't have to win the first time, otherwise we have to win the Champions League again. And I'm not even sure if they're doing it again the season after this, so it's good that we won the Champions League early. That's all I'll say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the Raxel FM channel. And I will see you all later.